Boom.
They can hear every breath you take.
They can hear every breath I take.
Every move you make.
It's about stalkers. Oh my gosh. We got 3 people signed up already. We just got on here. This is amazing. We have a following.
This is so embarrassing. Can you please push that chair in, David? Gosh, it's in the shot.
Which chair?
Look at that. Look at that chair. Look at the back of that chair.
Oh.
It's in the shot. It's so embarrassing.
I didn't even see those.
Oh my God. People are going to leave now. They're like, these guys don't even know how to set up the chair.
How many chairs do you have over here?
Don't even worry about it.
There we go. Oh, so is this. Look at that.
That one, that's okay. That can stay.
Oh, they can see all that.
That can stay.
No advertising.
People love that.
Did not know. You got all sorts of stuff back here.
Well, hey, internet.
Boom.
How's everyone doing on this fine lunar liftoff morning or afternoon?
You do realize
for some.
it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
You just say the fine Wednesday.
It is a fine Wednesday.
Yeah, it's April Fool's.
It is.
I'm too grown to participate in that.
But this is not a joke.
No.
We are playing trivia.
Trivia is serious business.
It's serious business.
What am I drinking? That is...
Yeah, show them. Show them you gotta.
I don't know. It's got energy. I got things to do today. I'm busy. I've worked 2 doubles in a row. I hosted trivia Monday. I hosted trivia Tuesday. I'm hosting trivia right now. I'm a little tired, but I'm having a good time.
Doesn't stop, folks, and it's all for you.
Yeah.
And if you want to play and get in on his incredible hosting, you can go to sporcle.com/dash DASH and enter that code right there. It's on the screen. It's also in the chat. I'll put it in the chat again.
Yes.
Code is 6097.
Get signed up. Give me a team name. You can pick the third option. You don't have to join the trivia league. You don't have to give us an email. We're not doing a newsletter bonus. But I have some teams signed up. I usually read out the team names and they cheer, but they're not here because we're not at a bar. But Beer Necessities in the house.
Yeah!
There we go. Free samples of trivia in the house.
Woo!
Party Pete, April Fools. It's Droxnar.
Oh my gosh, they got me.
And Viva El Suzanimal.
Susie.
There we go. That's 4 teams already. There's going to be more, I bet. So,
I hope
what else is
so.
up there? Trivia Liftoff. Sporcle.com/DASH. The code is 6097. If you've never played our trivia before, it's super fun. It's super easy. I'm not used to that screen. Not touching the screen that often. There we go. Good stuff. Yeah, just like it says, scan the QR code. This is what we do at bars across the country. This is what we do at private events across the country. Hey, we've done private events for NASA before, and NASA flew to the moon.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, we've done private events for NASA before. It wasn't me, but...
That's cool.
They don't trust me next to any rocket ship, but they did trust me in Canada at the National Wildlife Society. That was really fun.
Wow.
They also trust me every single Tuesday night at the Beer Junction in West Seattle. They trust me to trivia there. And on Monday nights, I do music quiz here in Seattle at Baba Yaga and at Easy Street Records. And it's a lot of fun. And Peter's gone to that before. You can't see Peter, but you know what Peter looks like. But he parties hard. We got Reasonable Rose. Reasonable Rose is in the house. So we got 5 teams already. Who's in the chat that's having a hard time logging in? Anyone? Make some noise. We got Viva Suzanimal, Exodia Finder. There's a robot.
You know, Exodia, we're actually working on, the whole plan is to get build some structures on the moon. And they say that the very first structure that they're going to build on the moon is a pub. And so we will be providing the moon's first lunar trivia game on the moon.
Right.
That is, it's April Fool's and you can take that to the bank. Someone's
team name is Moon is Made of Spare Ribs, and I don't know what that means, but it's amazing. That's good stuff. Sporcle 2096, the moon. Am I gonna get? Are they gonna let me host on the moon? Maybe. I don't think I'm in good enough.
We can only hope.
So, yeah. All right. So only the bottom chat I'm looking at. The multi-chat, pretty great. The moon or Kyrgyzstan? Probably Kyrgyzstan. So. All right, well, hey, I think we're probably going to get started. We got 6 teams. I know last time we had about 10 teams, but maybe people are joining late. If they join late, Peter will fill them in.
Oh, no, I broke it.
Oh, you did break it. It's okay.
I tried to fix it, and I broke
There's
it.
There's some globies right there.
Just hold tight, folks.
I forget their names. I named them. The one with the hat really enjoys sports and likes to fool and joke around and stuff, and the one without the hat is more of a straight shooter. They've got a straight like antenna.
Yeah, I also
a little more serious.
I named them also when I was working by putting them on into classic TV show intros for SporcleCon. And I don't remember which one was which, but they were very good names. Just know that, okay? Trust me.
Bud and Gus.
No, it was better than that.
I have no idea. Globe and B.
Something like that.
Yeah. At least that's a name I thought. Sport and Oracle. Ugh.
Whoa.
I mean, that's in there. Sport's fine. Oracle's okay. All right. Anyone else in? Dave. Way to go, Dave.
There we go,
That's
Dave.
not
Get in
me.
here.
I'm a David, not a Dave. But
Get in here, Dave.
But Dave's in the house. He's going to play games. So here's the deal. I'm going to act like we're at a bar, so you can drink at home if you want. You don't have to. I'm not drinking here. I'm working. But here's how the game works. If you've never been to one of our shows, I ask you questions, you answer questions, because that's how trivia works. With our game, there's a little bit of strategy. You wager between 1 and 8 points with your answer based on how confident you are. So if I say, what is the Seattle-based NFL football team that won the Super Bowl this year? You say Seahawks, and you wager 8. And that's how many points you get. You don't lose points, but you use each number once. So save your 8, your 7, your 6 for stuff you know. If I ask you something impossible, like who was the 12th Prime Minister of Sudan, you take away a guess and you wager 1. I don't know if Sudan has prime ministers. I don't know anything about history and geography or anything like that. Anyway, that's how that works. We get to mystery rounds, we'll do mystery rounds. We can do a final question, we'll do a final question. We go pretty fast because this is not a bar setting and I'm not making you go order drinks. So we get through it twice. And then hilariously, don't cheat, obviously, at trivia when you're sitting on your couch. That would be really lame. So don't cheat. See how much your brain knows. Some of these are hard, some of these are easy. I'll be walking around throughout the night to look over your shoulder. Oh, that's not what I do here. I can't. That's what I do at my show. But that's how we do it. So we are going to get you excited. If you haven't signed up, remember, sporcle.com/DASH. The code is 6097. And here are the categories for game 1. The first category is everyone's favorite, beer.
Woo!
And then the second one is conditions.
Yeah!
And then schools.
Woo!
Cover songs.
Yeah!
Continuations.
Let's go!
Documentaries.
Come on!
World history.
That's mine!
And Olympics.
I love the Olympics!
And I think my favorite part of seeing the categories when I host at night. Last night, I don't know who played Tuesday night. Anybody played Tuesday night? The categories were all over the place and it was pretty great. So, first question is beer. What was the first nationally distributed beer produced by Anheuser-Busch, introduced in 1876? What was the first nationally distributed beer produced by Anheuser-Busch, introduced in 1876? You all have 30 seconds to put those answers in. Good luck.
So this must mean nationally distributed in the U.S.?
Yes, because that's,
okay.
You know, like, I don't know the history of AB very well.
No.
Some people on here do, but I'm sure we researched this. They didn't have like a big corporation somewhere else, right? They started after they were in the US.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that true?
Yes, it's an American company.
Is it?
Yes.
Was it always an American company?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. If you've played the last 2 weeks, you know I'm very certain of things when I say them, and most of the time I'm making things up. But we'll see how this is.
Well, now it's a multinational conglomerate.
It is. Yeah, it's not
AB InBev.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, I got answers in here. I got answers. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 right now. And it looks like we did all right at this one. What was the first nationally distributed beer produced by Anheuser-Busch, introduced in 1876? The answer is Budweiser,
Hey.
the king of beers. And look at that Globey getting blinded by Pandora's box there. That seems, it's like the Ark of the Covenant right there. I think he's melting. That's what happened. So good job. Good job to you all. We're gonna move on to the second one already. Trivia time. Number 2, conditions. What medical condition in which blood has a reduced ability to carry oxygen takes its name from the Greek for without blood? Okay. What medical condition in which blood has a reduced ability to carry oxygen takes its name from the Greek for without blood? I think that's an Eminem song. And you got 30 seconds.
I think I know this one.
You're not playing. You should be playing. But
I'm not
You have like
playing.
17 things over there, so.
You should see the amount of like displays and screens and windows that are in front of me right now.
You look like the chairwoman from that show Arrow.
Yeah, I'm the guy in the chair.
You're the girl. Oh, well, I guess that. Yeah, you are the guy in the chair. As the woman in Arrow is not the guy in the chair, but you know. Oh, well, these are answers. These are trivia answers. I can't even pronounce some of these. All right, 10 seconds. Throw something in there. If your phone disconnects, just click refresh, and then you know.
Come right back in.
Yeah, it'll come right back. Or I'll just move on without you because that's what happens sometimes. All right. So here is that one. What medical condition in which blood has a reduced ability to carry oxygen takes its name from the Greek for without blood?
Is it anemic?
It is anemia. Yes, anemia or anemic.
Anemia.
Yes. Good job.
Okay.
You would. I'm not that picky. You would have got that.
Oh,
Peter.
thanks.
That's good. So, all right. Next question. Here we go. Schools. Miles Davis Laura Linney, and Robin Williams are among the many alumni of what performing arts school in New York City?
Ooh.
Once again, Miles Davis, Laura Linney, and Robin Williams are among the many alumni of what performing arts school in New York City?
It's obviously UCLA.
You got 30 seconds. I haven't been in New York in a long time.
I've never been.
Ever?
Yeah,
You've been to like millions of countries and you haven't been to New York.
I don't know about
Not
millions.
Not that it's a different country, but
but it's basically a different.
I mean, it is the center of the universe. So,
I have not been to New York, and I would really like to someday.
or at least if you're a New Yorker and you live in New York, you think it's the center of the universe. It kind of is. It kind of is. Oh, what are these answers? Yep, I don't care about spelling. So those last couple teams, you got about 10 seconds. Throw something on that line. If you're just guessing, use a little number. If you're confident, use a big number. And
That's how the game works.
That is how the game works. Someone put UCLA. You would definitely have gotten stickers for that one. Cool. All right, so Miles Davis, Laura Linney, and Robin Williams are among the many alumni of what performing arts school in New York City? All the fancy folks go to
Tisch?
Juilliard. Yes, Juilliard. Way to go. Someone did put Tisch right at the end there. It is not Tisch or Tush, but 3 teams got Juilliard. So good stuff. Number 4. Oh, it's a nerd point. All right.
All right.
Here's how the nerd point works. You answer the question. That's what you're wagering on, the main question. And on the same line, because we don't give you a second blank, on the same line, answer the nerd point for 1 point. I'm always leaning on spelling. I'm not a rookie at this. Also, someone said NYU Tush School of Butts. Excuse me, that's very funny. All right. What rock band reached number 51 on the Billboard Hot 100 with its 2018 cover of the song Africa, originally by Toto? And then your nerd point is Toto responded by covering what 2001 single by this band? So it's cover songs. What rock band reached number 51 on the Billboard Hot 100 with its 2018 cover of the song Africa, originally by Toto? And for 1 nerd point, Toto responded by covering what 2001 single by this band? You have 30 seconds. Put your answers in.
Now, they don't give you a second line to put in the nerd point, but is best practice to delineate the nerd point answer with a comma?
I say that, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's cute when they do. It's like it feels very professional.
Ah, yes.
Some people use an ampersand. Some people just mush the 2 words together and make me hate my life.
Oh, good.
I think teams have kind of learned how our scoring system works, so they know if they put emojis, it takes me longer, and so they'll purposely put emojis. So instead of having to grade something like 3 times, I have to grade it 30 times. So yeah.
I see. So what you're saying is the best thing to do is to answer the question and then put an emoji to then separate your nerd point answer.
I mean, pretty much. Pretty much. All right, these nerd points take a little bit longer to grade here. Oh,
Viva El Suzanimal is a semicolon kind of guy.
There we go. Oh, we got some Buddy Hollies, some Island in the Sun. We got a Beatles in there. Oh my gosh. Cool. All right, what rock band reached number 51 on the Billboard Hot 100 with its 2018 cover of the song Africa, originally by Toto? And the nerd point is Toto responded by covering what 2001 single by this band? Did you say?
Weezer?
It was Weezer, yes, it was Weezer. And Toto covered Hash Pipe, which for some reason is cut off on this, probably because I didn't make it.
Make it bigger.
I asked if you wanted me to make it full screen. You said it didn't need to.
Well, I didn't think it was going to cut things off.
There we go. Look at that.
Jeez.
There we go. Good stuff.
Embarrassing.
That's Toto right there, the picture, right?
That's him. That's Toto.
That's Toto himself. All right. Well, Dave, thanks for stopping by. I don't know if Dave's still in chat, but I booted Dave out of the game because Dave hadn't answered in a while. So I think it was one of the people I spammed. I think it was one of the people I spammed and was like, hey, you should join this, but didn't say any context what it was. I just sent people I knew this little link, and then, it's all good. Ooh, mystery round. Books in conflict. Books in conflict. For this mystery round, there are 4 answers. They must be placed in the correct order. You get 2 points each. Place the following books that are set during a war or military conflict in order, according to when they are primarily set, starting with the most recent setting, and then going to the longest time ago. All right? We go back and forth on these sometimes. I don't really know. We got War and Peace, The Red Badge of Courage, The Turncoat, and A Farewell to Arms. And yeah, I'm sorry, there's space like that.
So not when they were published, but when they take place, when the story takes place.
Yes, when the military conflict takes place, but it's starting with the most recent one of those 4. So put those 4 in order in those 4 blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have War and Peace, Red Badge of Courage, Turncoat, and Farewell to Arms. And then mystery rounds, you get like a minute instead of 30 seconds. And so we get to talk about things. And this probably isn't that fun to talk about because it's war and that's not fun to talk about. But,
Yeah, there are more interesting topics to discuss.
Yeah.
But like for instance, the fact that we're going to the moon again, that's pretty fun. Come on, you guys, that's fun.
There is no AI picture. And then a wink. No, definitely not an AI picture. Let's see. West Point. April 2020. Yeah, I went on a trip in April. No, I went on a trip in February 2020. You couldn't go on trips in April 2020. I get it. We know how that trip went. Good stuff. Let's see if anyone's answered. You got about 10 seconds to put your answers in, so at least take a guess. And then, Peter will kind of, during the mystery rounds, kind of does his little vamping thing.
Yeah, I do a little vamping
You do a little
thing.
good vamping thing, because these take a little bit longer to grade. At my regular show, I'm just blasting music in people's ears. I was asked to turn music down last night because the bar I'm at has 5 separate speakers, technically controlled by 5 knobs, but the employee didn't realize that. And I was like, hey, can you turn up the front speaker? And they turned up the front, they turned up everything, and the people in the back just got walked up with bloody eardrums, and yeah, it wasn't great. It was a fun time. We gave out nachos, we gave out freaking stickers. It was a lot of fun. Oh my. Yeah, well, we haven't read all these books. It's okay. These are only 2 points each. I was
gonna say, how many of these have you read? Because I'm gonna be honest, I've read
2 of them, and 1 I did not enjoy. And I'm not gonna say which one because then I'll be kicked out of nerd school. I didn't like War and Peace, and I did finish it. And it just kind of was boring for me, but I also don't like war, and I don't write books about peace either.
Peace, too boring. War, too sad.
And I don't even know what the turncoat is, and neither do most of you all, because most of these are all over the place and not doing well. Wow.
Is the turncoat about? Is it about the Revolutionary War, or is it about the Civil War?
We're just gonna give them the answers. This one was tough. All right, here are the answers. Most recent setting is A Farewell to Arms, which some of you got right, so that was good. The Farewell to Arms was where's my
What, World War I or something?
Yep, World War I.
Okay.
The second one was The Red Badge of Courage, which is the Civil War.
Oh, wait a minute, I did read that one.
We did read that in grade school or high school. Yeah, that's 9th grade, 8th grade.
That's Civil War.
Yep, Civil War. The third one is War and Peace, which takes place during the Napoleonic Wars, 1803 to 1815.
He's French?
And the first one is the Turncoat, and that is the American Revolution. So it actually makes sense. A turncoat and revolution. Yep. So, well, you're really smart, but did you know what the other 3 were? So
nope.
Those are 2 points each. Some people got them right, some people didn't. Hey, at my regular show, it's a commercial, but you already know about the Sporcle app. You should definitely download it and take some quizzes.
It's fun.
Question number 5, continuations. In March 2026, Hulu announced that it would not move forward with a project subtitled New Sunnydale, which was set to be a continuation of what series? And then David cried for days. In March 2026, Hulu announced that it would not move forward with a project subtitled New Sunnydale, which was set to be a continuation of what TV series? And I'm really bummed after asking that question.
Really?
Sporcle has an app now? Yes, and a website, and a pub quiz.
And a guy named David.
I don't know. Where's everybody from? I don't know. You don't have to. I always ask this, and I'm afraid. Wait, do you want to tell me where you're from in the chat, or is that that's not doxing? So we're not giving me your address. Where are people from?
We need exact GPS coordinates.
Yeah, Because being here in Seattle is easy to know that we're from Seattle area.
The mean streets of Long Island and New York.
Someone's live in the city. Someone's live in the suburbs. And yes, I'm pointing at Peter.
The burbs.
All right. Oh, we got answers in here. So, Social Security number and blood type. I don't know either one of those things for myself. Hey, continuations. In March 2026, Hulu announced, because Hulu's a bunch of idiots. No one on chat works for Hulu, right? It would not move forward with a project subtitled New Sunnydale, which was set to be a continuation of what TV series? I went to an event earlier this year. It's called Slayer Fest. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yes, I was very sad about it. Slayer Fest was awesome. It was at Baba Yaga here in Seattle, and there was cover bands doing Buffy songs. There was people dressed up like Buffy characters. One of the guys in the band looked exactly like Giles and made my Giles cosplay look terrible. So, all right, next question. Someone said something about my mom. Don't talk about my mom, Tyler Branch. Documentaries. Actually, I'm almost certain that I now know who that is. American Factory, Descendant, and Becoming are documentaries by Higher Ground, a production company founded in 2018 by a married couple with what last name? American Factory, Descendant, and Becoming are documentaries by Higher Ground, a production company founded in 2018 by a married couple with what last name? You got 30 seconds. Those sound like American Horror Story subtitles.
They kind of do.
Yeah. American Horror Story, Descendant. American Horror Story, Becoming. Those were fun. We did those questions a couple times when it was really hot. American Horror Story, like which of these following ones are like actual American Horror Stories? People liked that, even if the ones that didn't, you know. So, yeah, Buffy theme is S tier, and I heard probably 5 different bands play it in the same night. So if you're anywhere near Seattle, you should definitely go to Slayer Fest. It's pretty great. So let's see. Ooh.
When I went to New Orleans, we did a little like haunted, ghost tour of New Orleans.
As opposed to a non-haunted ghost tour?
Haunted/ghost tour. and we went to like the house that is like the main facade of the season of American Horror Story that took place in New Orleans, I guess. And I was like, oh man, maybe I should watch this show. Never did.
Yeah, that happens. Oh, Comfortably Dumb is joining the game. It's never too late to join and win. You can use your Comfortably Dumb. Do you know the answer to this? I'll give you a second to answer this. I want a married couple with what last name? They have a production company. It's good stuff. So, oh, my chat went away. Oh,
It's back.
The one in Casper, Wyoming? No.
Casper, the Friendly Ghost Tour. Yeah.
I get it. American Horror Story waiting line at the airport. That is definitely a thing. All right. So, American Factory, Descendant, and Becoming are documentaries by Higher Ground, a production company founded in 2018 by a married couple with what last name? That last name is... Thanks, Obama. Look at that. Hey.
Obama.
Number 7, world history. In 1968, Equatorial Guinea declared its independence from what European country whose language has official status nowhere else in Africa? In 1968, Equatorial Guinea declared its independence from what European country whose language has official status nowhere else in Africa? You got 30 seconds. Wait, we got a question about Toto's Africa also.
Yeah.
We've done that at Pub Quiz. I don't know if you know that. We've had like the answer to one question leads to something in the next question.
Ooh, that's nice.
So it's not hints, it's just cute.
It's like associated.
And it takes forever to write that. And like my players loved it. A couple people didn't like it, but my players thought it was really cool. It was very clever.
That is fun.
Yeah. And so, but then if you swapped out something, you were like, whoops, I broke the chain, but it happens. All right, 10 seconds for this one. Take a random guess if you don't know it, but some of you are very, very smart. Although you put different, I accidentally clicked thumbs down on the right answer because they wrote it funny. There we go, fix that.
Well, let's see. It's not English because that's South Africa.
Well,
it's not. I'm imagining that they're out of time now.
Yeah, well, I was making sure. In 1968, Equatorial Guinea declared its independence from what European country whose language has official status nowhere else in Africa? That is Spain, and a ton of you got that right. You all are very smart and very good at trivia. Fun fact, Spanish has official status in Equatorial Guinea and no other African countries. I guess that's a fun fact. Like I kind of said that in the question, but I like the notes. I like the notes. All right, number 8, Olympics within 4. In what year did American diver Greg Louganis hit his head on the springboard in the preliminary rounds, sustaining a concussion before rebounding, and it hits his head and he rebounds,
oh boy,
to win a gold medal? Within 4, in what year did American diver Greg Louganis hit his head on the springboard in the preliminary rounds, sustaining a concussion before rebounding to win a gold medal? You have 30 seconds.
That's gotta hurt.
I feel like everyone's gonna get this.
Do you think he hit the back of his head or the front of his head?
He definitely hit the back of his head.
Like he did a backflip and then hit it?
I can't tell you whether I was watching it live or not, because then it would give teams clues if they know how old I am.
You could say you watched it on YouTube.
I watched it on YouTube, and it was back of his head. So, but interesting question, because you definitely can guess 4 away and still cover multiple Olympics, which is good.
That's true.
We want people. I mean, you know what? If you got it exactly right, I'm giving you an extra point. So
wow,
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing for those couple teams that got it exactly right. None of this within 4 crap. Give them some nerd points here. You get a nerd point, and you get a nerd point. Within 4, in what year did American diver Greg Louganis hit his head on the springboard in the preliminary rounds, sustaining a concussion before rebounding to win a gold medal? The correct answer is 1988.
Ow,
Yes.
there he goes.
Yep, a lot of you got that right. That's the first Olympics I watched. I remember that's Seoul Olympics in 1988. And then I remember watching Barcelona in 92, and after that, I don't remember a lot of stuff because I was just partying super hard. You know, that's how it works. All right, another mystery round time. Yeah, wait, I didn't realize that's the picture we used. Wow, that's painful.
Yeah, that hurts.
All right, mystery round crossword answer based on the crossword style clue given. The second letter of each answer is the second to last letter of the following answer. I know Peter has a hard time wrapping his head around this, so we give him a clue.
Yeah, help me.
For example, if the first answer is trivia, then R, which is the second letter, will be the second to last letter of the second answer, and so on. And the fourth one connects back to the first. If you don't figure that out, that's okay. You still might get them all right because they're 2 points each. Here we go. Number 1, 6 letters, haircut style described as business in the front, party in the back.
Bald.
Number 2, 9 letters, US rec spot or German high school. 6 letters is number 3, initial stage of development for a multicellular organism. And fourth one, 4 letters, informal term for initial recording of a song. Oh my gosh, you can do it. You have like, I don't know, 1 minute to give me all those answers. You can do it.
An entire minute?
I mean, you know.
Oh my goodness. Talk about leniency.
Oh, dang it, David Burkhoff. No fun. They had to change the backstroke rules. Doing dolphin kicks underwater. None of that stuff makes sense to me. Like,
Yeah, what? Yeah. Huh?
you can't do dolphin kicks in one stroke, but you can in the others?
I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see if we got some stuff in here. It's a mystery round, so Peter's got to talk about
I got to talk about.
judge on a celebrity diving show. I think it was called Splash. Hey, we got jokes.
I mean, is that a joke? I was going to say, like, a celebrity diving show sounds just like a televised Olympic event, basically.
I thought that was a joke.
I don't know if it is.
If that is real, that might be the first reality show I want to watch.
Why? That's just
Celebrities diving?
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
that the
like,
celebrities don't know how to dive, but they're diving.
I don't know. Can you imagine like Danny DeVito off the diving board? Like, come on.
What if it's like Dancing with the Stars,
Oh, they're good.
but diving? So you they practice with a diver and and then they do it, and then they also have to do other water-based events like water polo and synchronized swimming. Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be. Hey, y'all. You got 20 seconds, 10 seconds. But just put answers in. We gotta get going.
We gotta keep moving.
Yeah. This isn't a bar setting. I'm not, during the mystery round, I'm like, hey, go get a drink. You've already answered your questions. You go get some stickers. You know, buy some nachos. Every place I host has nachos. So you may as well, yeah. All right, who hasn't answered yet? Put question marks on the ones you don't know. David needs to grade them. Peter's gonna start talking while I'm grading these. These aren't even real words that you're putting in here.
I'm curious on, I was kind of under the impression that here's really what it is that my wife thinks that basically everybody knows how to swim, and if you don't know how to swim, that's like weird. And I'm like, I don't think that's entirely true. I think a lot of people don't know how to swim.
If you're not raised by water, why would you ever know how to swim?
Right, that's a good point.
It's like being like, do you know how to ski? Like,
also,
no,
like,
I don't know how to ski. I'm not rich.
But also, like, even if you don't live by water and you grow up and you can't swim, I imagine that like a lot of the world is scary. Like there's a whole like portion, the majority of the world, really. You just like are like, oh no, I can't go over there. I'll die.
Or you just don't care and you just risk it and try to figure it out yourself.
I guess.
I jumped in the pool one time in 9th grade, didn't know how to swim. Thought I figured it out. Did not figure it out.
What percentage of Americans do you think know how to swim, David? That's the question, and I also
70%.
70? I would have said like
40.
55.
I don't know. All right, let's give some answers and someone look that up. Hey, here's the answers. 2 points each. Haircut style described as, you know this one. That's a mullet.
Mullet.
That's a good mullet.
Dang, that is a crazy mullet.
Number 2, 9 letters, US rec spot or German high school. That is a gymnasium. I did not know that. That is pretty great. Number 3, 6 letters, initial stage of development for a multicellular organism is an embryo.
Look at that embryo.
145%, yes. And number 4, 4 letters, informal term for an initial recording of a song. That is a demo. A demo. You all did very good on that one. But now I read a commercial. Oh, do you want to host trivia like I do? Go to sporcle.com/be-a-host. Say that you know Pub Quiz David, and maybe I'll get a bonus if we hire you. We're about to move to the final question of game number 1. But first, let me update you on the scores. Oh my gosh. At number 7 with 6 points, Comfortably Dumb. At number 6 with 10 points, Reasonable Rose. At number 5 with 26 points, Mood is Made. At number 4 with 36 points, Free Samples of Trivia. At number 3 with 41 points, Beer Necessities. At number 2 with 42 points, Viva El Suzanimal. And at number 1 with 48 points, Party Pete April Fools. It's Droxnar. But guess what? Droxnar could totally choke on the final question. That happens sometimes.
Uh-oh.
Because on the final question, you wager between 0 and 15 points, and it's kind of like Jeopardy, where if you miss it, you lose points. So what are you gonna wager if the category is licensed video games?
Ooh.
Licensed video games, you have 20 seconds to make your wager. You're gonna go all in, you're gonna wager 0, you're gonna wager 3, I don't know. What if everyone misses it and you wager 0? You might win. But licensed video games, make your wagers now. You got about 5 seconds to make your decision because we're not playing for real money or for actual prizes, just for high fives. So if you don't wager, guess what you're gonna wager? If you don't pick a wager, you wager 15. That's just how it works. And so we're gonna go to the final question and we are gonna see how we do with all these nerdy licensed video games. Give the subtitle of either of the video games that have been released in the Star Wars Jedi series, in which the player controls protagonist Cal Kestis. One game was released in 2019, the other was released in 2023. I don't care if you know both, just give me one that you're most sure of. Everyone give me one answer, and if you're correct, you're correct. So you got about 45 seconds for this video game question. I have not played the Star Wars Jedi series.
They're good.
I have played Super Star Wars on the Super Nintendo.
Super Star Wars.
And Super Empire Strikes Back on the Super Nintendo.
Wow.
And Super Return of the Jedi on the Super Nintendo. And I played, what's the one where you get to be at the beginning of the GameCube or whatever, the Nintendo 64, you do the snow thing, you wrap things up and make them fall down. That was fun. I liked that one.
Did you ever play the one for N64, what was it called? Star Wars Pod Racer? Is that what it was called?
I played the arcade Pod Racer where you play 4 players.
Yeah.
So, good stuff. All right, get those answers in. Let's see who knows their video games. Oh, someone showed off. I said don't show off, but put both of them in there.
I gotta get
All right, Beer Necessities, you got to guess? Are you a video gamer? I don't think you are. Actually, you probably are. You know, we didn't talk about video games.
What is your favorite Star Wars video game? Ready, go.
Pod Racer.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 has got to be up there for me. Not the new one, the old one from 2005. That's the best one.
All right, here is your answer. Give the subtitle of either of the video games that have been released in the Star Wars Jedi series, in which the player controls protagonist Cal Kestis. One was released in 2019, the other in 2023. One team showed off and put them both. I didn't want you to do that, but you did it anyway, so make some noise if you said Fallen Order. I lied, I have played that. Or Survivor. Hey, there we go, look at that. We did good on this final question, but let's see what we wagered. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, Lego Star Wars. That's a good Star Wars game. You're absolutely right.
Our winner in game number 1 is Party Pete April Fools. It's Droxnar. Yeah! We had a lot of teams get that last one right. Look at this scoreboard right here. Oh my gosh, screenshot that, buddy.
Dang, yes. Look at that.
The moon is made of spirit. I wonder why I gave you dots, because there's no spaces in there. So look at those scores. Hey, we're gonna play one more game. We'll go just as fast, if not faster, because David has an event to get to tonight, and it's almost the end of our workday. Anybody here on East Coast time? It's like nighttime, you're hanging out with us. I love that, so. Good stuff. We don't need to do halftime fun.
Pearl Jam.
What?
Wasn't that Pearl Jam? That's Pearl Jam.
They hang out in West Seattle all the time. Boom. Game number 2, here's the categories for game number 2, all right? So if you somehow got on this and you're not playing, if there's anyone in the chat that's not playing, go to playquiz.live and the code is 6097. Playquiz.live 6097. Categories for game 2. We have games, followed by sports, and then World Cities, book titles, actresses, casinos, measures, and 2000s music. It is not Creed, which still would have been wrong. I put Fallen Jedi and then he erased it. Yeah, that was close, but you know. So you did play it. So Satori did play it, I think. Number 1, games. The game known as Chinese checkers in the US originated in what European country? Where it is known as Sternhoma. The game known as Chinese checkers in the US originated in what European country? Where it is known as Sternhoma. 30 seconds for this one. Have you played Chinese checkers before?
Surely.
This is cool. Like it goes like out of the. Oh, I don't know how it works anymore. Oh, hey, you can do lots of fun.
Wow,
I don't understand any of this technology.
Gone.
It's pretty cool. I know my grandmother had a Chinese checkers board. I don't think I ever played it against anyone. Who's joining? We got Osprey. Get in here, Osprey. I'll give you time to answer this one, Osprey.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah. Give me a country. So, look right. Just thumbs up to the camera. I like that. All right. So remember, if you're confident, wager high. If you're taking a random guess, wager low. Some of you are good at trivia and bad at wagering.
That's funny you should mention Exodia Finder. The Sporcle studio is it in between dimensions? Yes, it is this is the trivia zone, aka dimension quiz.
There we go. It's the snack zone, I think. I think there's so many snacks here. I love the amount of snacks I eat here when I'm at the studio. All right. The game known as Chinese checkers in the U.S. originated in what European country where it is known as Sternhalma? We almost had 3 questions about Germany. And when in doubt, when it's board games, I guess Germany. Because they're very, that. That's where Peter knows that. Peter's a big board gamer. I'm a big board gamer.
That's where all the cool Euro stuff comes
Pretty
out
much.
of.
If you want to come hang out with us and play some board games in Seattle at Meeple's, go right ahead. So.
Go right ahead.
All right. Number 2, sports. We love sports. Don't we love sports?
And we don't care who knows.
Yeah, that's right. The PSKA, otherwise known as PISCA, is one of the largest organizations in the country that teaches individuals what contact sport. The PSKA is one of the largest organizations in the country that teaches individuals what contact sport. You got 30 seconds.
This, of course, is the People's Socialist Kitchen agenda.
Communist. Yeah. Yeah. People's Socialist Communist Agenda. Sounds like my kind of, yeah. A Sporcle Meow Wolf collab. Is it spelled board?
Board game? Because they're so boring. Apparently, also, we're supposed to ask you about maracas.
Maraca? Ask me about maracas?
Yeah.
Oh, that has to be my brother on there. I had a video game called Samba de Amigo. Have you ever played Samba de Amigo?
Yeah. No, but I know about it.
I had like the OG one for the Dreamcast, and you literally would like shake maracas either medium or high or low.
Hell yeah.
And to the rhythm of the game, and there's like these carnival cartoon animals going crazy, and they're playing like Ricky Martin, like Cup of Life, and it's probably one of the best games I ever had. I sold it when I needed money for like, I think I got like $200, $300 for it. Like it was.
You sold your digital maracas?
They were real maracas.
Oh my God.
They were awesome though. Lots of pictures of me and my friends with like your butt sticking out, like crouching down to shake the maracas. All right. The PSKA is one of the largest organizations in the country that teaches individuals what contact sport. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Is it karate?
5 out of 8. Yep. Don't make it too complicated. It is karate.
Yes.
Karate. Just like the karate in that one show on Netflix where they all like murder each other at schools. Yeah. So good stuff. What about number 3, world cities? What seaport is the second most populous city in the Netherlands, ranking only behind Amsterdam? What seaport is the second most populous city in the Netherlands, ranking behind only Amsterdam? You got 30 seconds. 13 reasons why. Popular. This is fun. I wish there was. Oh my God, no, we would never get anything done at work. If there was live chat at my bar shows, I think we'd have to kick people out.
Oh,
honestly.
it would be rowdy.
Yeah, it's already rowdy when someone yells something out and they think they're clever, and like you can get away with it like one time in a month as a player. You yell out something if it's funny and if it's not interrupting me, that's fine. But other than that, just make your jokes on the thing and I'll read them. Like, don't yell out things to be funny.
Make your jokes to your friends. Your friends are the ones that want to hear it anyway.
Yeah, but then.
Also, Droxnar, talking about Meow Wolf, I went to the Meow Wolf in Colorado, and it is awesome. I was actually kind of blown away because I didn't have any expectations. In fact, the only expectation I had was from our Uber driver who was like, oh, wait, where are you going? You're going to Meow Wolf? Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird and like not for me. And I was like, oh no, is it going to be bad? And then I showed up and I loved it. I called it the anti-Disneyland, and it's well worth it.
Yeah, sounds good. We should all go there. World cities, what seaport is the second most populous city in the Netherlands, ranking behind only Amsterdam? 6 out of 8 teams. We are good at geography on this stream. 6 out of 8 teams knew it was Rotterdam, aka Rotterdam, because it smells rotten. No, sorry. Sorry if you're from the Netherlands. I'd never been there. I don't know anything. Bad jokes. Number 4. What is number 4? Book titles. According to the title of a book by Dr. Seuss, there is a Wocket in what location? According to the title of a book by Dr. Seuss, there is a Wocket in what location? You have 30 seconds. I definitely had this book.
Me too.
All right. I think everyone's going to get it then. Maybe not. Oh, maybe. Oh, there. Good answers.
Oh, wait, there's a Meow Wolf in Phoenix and in Houston? I knew there was one in...
Are they only in places that are miserably hot? Because I don't want to go to either one of those places.
I knew there was one in Vegas, I'm pretty sure.
All right. 20 seconds left. Oh, my gosh. Oh, we almost made it. We almost made it. Not everyone's read this book. It's okay. According to the title of a book by Dr. Seuss, there is a Wocket in what location? There's not a Wocket in the docket. That's very funny. There's not a Wocket in my locket. I don't think it would fit. There's a Wocket in my pocket. Oh, yes. That's where the Wockets always belong, is in the pocket. Those pocket Wockets are the best. So, you did good. Yeah.
Is that a Wocket in your pocket?
or you just Hey, Mr. Round, bubbly or buble? And yes, I may have picked this question set just for this mystery round.
Yeah.
Bubbly or buble, these are 2 points each. Identify whether each of the following is a song by Michael Bublé or a brand of champagne. Answer champagne if it's a song, if it's a brand of champagne, or answer song if it's a song by Michael Bublé. That's it. You either put champagne or song. They're 2 points each. You should do really good at this, right? Ace of Spades. The first one is Ace of Spades. The second one is everything. Everything. The third one is a martini. Martini. And the fourth one is feeling good. Oh my God. You got 30 seconds to give me 4 answers. It's either champagne or it's a song. I really was hoping we'd have some pretty ridiculous ones. These are always fun. The either or. They're also good for hosts if hosts have a hard time keeping good time at their show. These are very fast, so you can catch back up.
That is nice.
It definitely makes up for when we have an anagram one, because anagrams, no one ever wants to click submit. You have to actually cut people off because they're so stubborn. But yeah, so we'll see if you know champagne or Michael Bublé or both.
You know what I love is
both
pictograms.
Pictogram.
We need more. We need more pictogram.
I think those are fun.
Rounds.
Yeah, I think those are fun. People definitely take a long time on those too.
I can imagine.
You know what we need more of? Audio mystery rounds.
Wow.
I like. If you haven't figured it out, I love doing my music quiz on Mondays. If you're anywhere in Seattle and have not gone to my music quiz, then you're dead to me. But it's super fun. And even if you're bad at knowing songs, it's still fun because you get to learn new songs that you like. Oh, that's fun. I've heard that before. All right, here are your answers. We answered pretty quick on that one. Is it champagne or a song? Here we go. Bubbly or Bublé? Why didn't we have them put bubbly or Bublé? I don't know. Ace of Spades. That is champagne.
But it is also a song, just not by.
But not by Michael Bublé. He's never covered it.
That'd be crazy.
He should.
It'd be a bold move.
All right, number 2, everything. That is Michael Bublé. Everything. Number 3, martini. Martini is champagne, which makes no sense. A martini is a martini, and champagne's anyway. And number 4 is feeling good. That is Michael Bublé and a lot of other artists too, but yeah, Michael Bublé, good stuff. Those are 2 points each. Way to go! It's commercial time. Woo! Mystery order. Choose wisely. Avoid the bomb. Try it now, but don't leave your. No, play the game and then try it later. Try mystery order when we're done doing this, and then send a challenge to me. I'm Pub Quiz David on Sporcle also. Although I found out you can't challenge people to acrostics. I didn't know that. So I keep saying to challenge me to acrostic and no one has. It's because you can't do that. So do a mystery order and then challenge me to that. Can you challenge me on those? I don't know.
Probably.
I hope. Number 5, actresses. The 2 highest grossing films starring Emma Stone are part of a series featuring what title character? The 2 highest grossing films starring Emma Stone are part of a series featuring what title character? You have 30 seconds.
I just recently found out that, hopefully I'm not giving it away, but that Emma Stone's first movie was Superbad.
Oh my, but that's the answer to the series. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's the title character.
You don't think Superbad's the title character?
Yeah,
isn't his name Superbad? His ID says Superbad on it.
Right, yeah, that's right.
No, it doesn't. It says McLovin. What are you talking about? That is the same movie though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like one of those Mandela effects where it's like, no, it's his name. His card says Superbad, not McLovin. So, all right, 10 seconds left. Someone did put Superbad. You made me laugh. You earned stickers. If you see my show, I give you stickers for putting Superbad. Oh, well, a lot of you knew this. It's pretty good. The 2 highest grossing films starring Emma Stone are part of a series featuring what title character? That title character is Spider-Man. Emma Stone was in some Spider-Man movies. Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. These are her 2 highest grossing films domestically and worldwide.
Makes sense. Spider-Man brings in the bucks.
Yeah, it does. I like all those. I don't care if they're bad or good. Casinos. What hotel and casino on the southern end of the Las Vegas Strip shares its name with the major east-west avenue on which it is located, as well as with a beverage brand founded in Florida in 1947. What hotel and casino on the southern end of the Strip shares its name with the major east-west avenue on which it is located, as well as with a beverage brand founded in Florida in 1947? You have 30 seconds to stress out about it. Oh, Superbad was originally titled Separation Anxiety.
Yeah, and it was written, so the 2, like the characters in that movie played by, oh God, what are their names? You know, the 2 main characters in that movie are named Seth and, what? Oh God. Now I'm ruining this fun fact. Anyway, the 2 main characters are named after the 2 writers who just wrote themselves into the movie, which basically is a exaggerated retelling. Thank you, Evan, Seth and Evan, right? Because it's Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen, because they just wrote that movie as they're like, oh yeah, let's just like write a kind of exaggerated retelling of our high school times, and so they wrote themselves into the movie. And then by the time they got the money to fund the movie to be made, they were like, oh, well, now we can't convincingly play high schoolers anymore. So they had to recast, That's
why Jonah Hill was Seth Rogen.
Yep.
That's pretty great. And also, that movie they did about North Korea was all true. All right. What hotel and casino on the southern end of the Las Vegas Strip shares its name with the major east-west avenue on which it is located, as well as with a beverage brand founded in Florida in 1947? Oh, this was one of the hardest ones so far. Only half of you got it right. That is Tropicana.
Whoa.
Yes, so, I don't know much. I'm not a fan of Vegas. I don't like to throw my money away like that. So, no gambling for David. I'll just spend my money on shoes. All right, number 7, measures. What unit of length, not a wocket, generally accepted to be equal to 3 miles on land in English-speaking countries? It's a lot of variables in that. Appears in the title of an 1870s science fiction novel. What unit of length, generally accepted to be equal to 3 miles on land in English-speaking countries, appears in the title of an 1870s science fiction novel? God, I love our content team. I love questions where you can figure it out in different ways and have lots of details. If you ever played like Scholar Bowl in high school or college, I like those detailed questions and someone buzzes in and like, it's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. I always buzzed in. I never answered. I buzzed in and would tap someone on the shoulder and be like, you got to answer this now. Just throw them under the bus. It worked out really well.
I have a fun fact about this title.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, that means you know it, but not everybody's answered. 10 seconds, put your answers in so Peter can give us his fun fact.
Also, I think someone said that they made, a Smash Bros quiz. Okay, great. I got to look that up after this stream because I did not see that you did that, Joxnar, but I'm going to check it out.
I saw that, but I'm like, are you just a huge Smash Bros fan or something?
Oh, we just talked about it on the stream yesterday, being like, we wish that this quiz existed, but it doesn't exist in this format.
Well.
And that we were thinking, and then someone just went out and made it.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool. I made a quiz once. It was about pennies for some reason. I don't know why. What unit of length generally accepted to be equal to 3 miles on land in English-speaking countries appears in the title of an 1870s science fiction novel that Peter knows the answer to? It is league.
That's right. Because 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is people think like, wow, they must be really, really down there. They must be 20,000 leagues from the surface. But no, what that is referring to is that they traveled 20,000 leagues while under the sea.
Well, that's a poorly written title then. That's a bad title. You wrote a bad title, Petey.
It's like, if you said, I've walked 5 miles on land. They'd be like, wait, you walked 5 miles straight up? No. I walked 5 miles across the land.
I just walked 5 miles. Hey, number 8 is 2000's music. Some of you know this right away. In addition to Christina Aguilera, name one. Don't name all three. Do not show off. Just name one. Name one of the three women who are the main artists on the 2001 hit song Lady Marmalade. All right, so in addition to Christina Aguilera, name one of the three women who are the main artists on the 2001 hit song Lady Marmalade. There are only 4 main artists in the song, but there's 5 people I think a lot of people know on the song, so it can be a little... this might be a little tricky. So,
is it Paddington Bear?
Name the one you're most sure of. That's why you only give me one. Give the one you're most sure of. Can we play this? Are you not gonna sing this? Peter has not sung at all this week. Last week he sang songs like 4 times, and I think it got taken down off YouTube because it was so accurate.
That's true.
I do like Paddington Bear a lot, like a lot.
It's great.
Like Paddington 2.
Paddington 2 changed my life.
I thought that was an internet meme, and I think it is, but it's really that good of a movie.
It is great. It's
flawless.
The thing that movie does better than the majority of movies is setup and payoff. It's so good. Oh my God. It really is incredible. It lived up to the hype, and I didn't think it was going to. But basically, you can't dislike that movie. It's impossible.
Although one critic did just for fun.
Sure.
They went from 100 to 99 because somebody was being a dork. So, in addition to Christina Aguilera, name one of the 3 women who are the main artist on the 2001 hit song Lady Marmalade. One of you was fooled. I'm so sorry. It is Lil' Kim, Maya, and Pink, because no, Missy Elliott is not credited as one of the regular artists. She's just on there doing a couple little things.
Really?
Yep. She's not. This is a fairly, not super used, but a fairly common like music trivia question. Because it's a little bit tricky, but not too tricky. Just pick Maya. Everyone's just pick Maya. Like, come on, why not? So I pick Maya. Hey, there we go. Newsletter bonus. We're not doing newsletter bonuses. We're going to the mystery round. Snow tracks. Name the animal. This is a very good question set. All of our question sets are good. If you haven't gone to our bar trivia, this whole question set's really good. Name the animal that left the pictured tracks in the snow. That's it. Name the animal that left the pictured tracks in the snow. Boom. You got 1 minute to give me 4 answers. They're 2 points each. You can see it on the screen there. You can even see it on your team captain's phone, which is your phone or your browser. If you click that thing that says show visual aid, you can see it. So I just need the name of the animal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Upper left is 1, upper right is 2. And yeah, those are pretty great. I don't think I would do very well at this one.
This sounds like it's straight off of a Sporcle.com quiz.
I mean, it's very interesting, like when you are running a trivia show, like, you know, after a while you kind of get good at knowing like what's gonna be easy, what's gonna be hard, but you're still thrown off sometimes. Cause like last night, I totally thought game 2 was easy and I would have destroyed all my teams and they did really bad. And I'm like, how do you not know Damon Lindelof? Like, come on, like everyone knows Damon Lindelof, right?
There
we go, of course. Like, yeah, so I'm the guy that thought that was a very easy final question and one team got it right and they were very happy. So you should look up Damon Lindelof. Or I can just tell you it's the guy that created Lost and then one of the 2 shows that were really popular, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was a good question. Very good question. All right, get those answers in so I can grade them. I got 3 teams that haven't put anything in there. So grade. Yep, that's good. Oh, good job. Oh, no. No. Oh, wow. I'm surprised we didn't give like choices on this one. Because these are, wow. We started off really well.
Oh, I just brought up your Super Smash Bros. Melee quiz, Droxnar, and this is perfect. No notes.
I want to play it. Maybe later after I get done with this. But I gotta go home.
But I gotta go home.
I know. I got things to do. It's been a busy week.
Yeah.
Working doubles. All right, everyone's answered. Name the animal that left the pictured tracks in the snow. These were 2 points each. The first one, everyone grab a drink. If you don't have a drink, go order a drink because everyone got it right. That is a bear or a polar bear, either or, bear or polar bear. So everyone got that right. Perfect score. The second one, those look like human hands. Oh, it's a raccoon. That makes sense. Yeah. So it's a raccoon. They look a little more human-y looking hands.
Raccoon.
We had someone put human, someone put fox, someone put monkey, someone put wolf, someone put bear, someone put dog. But we had 2 teams get raccoon. So the third one.
Bunny.
The third one, the answers that were given were penguin, chicken, reindeer, rabbit, jackalope, deer, and bunny.
Wow.
Oh, oops. Yeah, I counted bunny wrong, but actually it's right because rabbit. So I counted bunny and rabbit right. I fixed that really quick.
Bun.
But not jackalope. And the fourth one for 2 points. You all said question mark, kiwi, beaver, Vern Troyer, raccoon, human, chicken, and squirrel. And let's all drink because no one got it right. That is possum.
Wow.
Yeah, so good stuff. Submit those, and then, oh my gosh, commercial time where good questions turn to great moments. Book your event today at sporcle.com/private events. Are you in charge of your company's private events? Stop doing stupid trust falls or like random outings to things you don't want to do. Just hire us, send me there, give me a couple beers, I'll ask you questions, it'll be a good time. I'll make fun of your CEO if you want me to. It's whatever you want, so anyway. All right.
Do you need someone to make fun of your boss?
I was at an event and someone went up on stage and said, hey, I want to get on the microphone. I was like, oh, cool. Who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm the CEO. I was like, okay, get on the microphone. I had no idea who it was. He didn't introduce himself. He just went up there. He said he wanted to give something away. So, all right, here's the scores. Going to the final question. At number 7 with 25 points, free samples of trivia and reasonable rows. At number 6 with 35 points, Viva El Suzanimal. At number 5 with 36 points, Osprey. At number 3, 2 teams are tied with 39, Party Pete and Moon is Made. At number 2 with 41, Comfortably Dumb. And at number 1 with 46 points, even though she did not know the Star Wars question, but she's in first with 46 points, Beer Necessities. But Beer Necessities could totally mess up on the final question, or they could get it right. I should be more positive. They could get it right. But anything could happen on the final question because you wager between 0 and 15 points. And if you miss it, you actually lose points for the first time all game. The category is stock symbols. I would have ended with video games, but I can't swap those around. It's not really possible for me to do it. So I still like this question. You have 15 seconds to make your wager. You know you're gonna wager 15. Go out with a bang. Maybe you're not.
Come on, do it.
Do it. And if you don't wager in the next 10 seconds, I just wager 15 for you anyway. But you could be real cute and be like, I'm gonna wager 0 and see what happens. Like last night, if people had wagered 0 on the Damon Lindelof, they would have won a gift card. So, you know. All right, where's my reasonable rows and my comfortably dumb? You're about to wager 15. I trust you. You're gonna know it anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and just put a 15 in there for you. That's what we'll do. So, all right, here's the question. Stock symbols. Franklin Resources Incorporated, referred to as Franklin Templeton, is a global investment firm that trades on the New York Stock Exchange under what appropriate 3-letter stock symbol? Once again, Franklin Resources Inc., referred to as Franklin Templeton, is a global investment firm that trades on the New York Stock Exchange under what appropriate 3-letter stock symbol? You have 1 minute. I'll give you a whole minute because you know what's the last question of the day. I hope you had a good time, but I'm not going to interrupt you while you're thinking. Me and Peter will talk. But Peter,
yeah,
this is fun. I think we should do this more often. I don't know. 3 weeks in a row, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
Look at me driving to the office. You know,
ridiculous.
I can take the bus if I want, so it's cool too. Oh my gosh, we got some people putting answers in here. Oh, we got about 2 teams left. You got about 20 seconds. Give me something. Hope you're having a good time. Darren would know this. He spent years tracking for survival in Alaskan wilderness.
That's true.
Trust falls. I have a guess. We should do this in Chicago. We should do this in Chicago. Do what in Chicago?
Do this.
This?
We should get together and as like in a big event space and play trivia together.
Paddington 2 or Ted? What? No, Paddington 2 is way better than Ted. Obviously this person has not seen Paddington 2, or else you wouldn't even be asking that. Like, what?
I mean, obviously it's Ted.
Making jokes about GameStop stock. I actually made money on GameStop stock.
To the moon.
Let me quit my job for a year. It was pretty great. All right, so let's see here. We got the answers in. Well, that's a cute answer. Oh, 2 people put that cute answer. So,
is it fart?
Franklin Resources Incorporated, referred to as Franklin Templeton, is a global investment firm that trades on the New York Stock Exchange under what appropriate 3-letter stock symbol? 2 teams put FDR and made me laugh, but the correct answer is BEN, like Ben Franklin. Hey, how'd you do on that one? A lot of teams got it right. Wow, I'm glad I made you wager high. Let's see what these final scores are. Oh, we just click reveal and put it on the screen.
Let's just do it.
The winner is... Oh my God, we have a freaking tie. Oh my God, we're gonna break the tie. All right, Party Pete, Moon is Made. We're gonna do a tiebreaker. Oh my God.
Tiebreaker?
Yes, we're gonna do it loads automatically. It's great. So, all right, tiebreaker. Here's the deal. You're gonna have 10 seconds. The answer is a number. Whoever is closest to that number wins. I don't care if you're over or under. If you're both equidistant, whoever answered first wins, and we're over it, okay? So it's gonna be a number. Don't put any punctuation or commas. I don't even know what the question is, but we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna break this tie. We need a winner. In what year was the NASDAQ stock market founded? In what year was the NASDAQ stock market founded? You have 20 seconds to put an answer in. Party Pete and Moon is Made. Droxnar and Moon is Made of spare ribs. What's your answer? I don't care if you're over or under. Put something in there.
Here we go.
All right, you got 10 seconds. In what year was the NASDAQ stock market founded?
5, 4, 3,
Right.
2,
I had to
1.
it has to do math for me, okay? Because I don't trust myself to do the math. That's how it works. All right, so in what year was the NASDAQ stock market founded? One team put 1910. One team put 1845.
Okay.
The correct answer is, y'all were pretty far off. It was 1971, but that means Party Pete April Fools It's Droxnar
Wow.
is our winner. Look at that.
Congratulations.
And now, look, the scores are the same, but Party Pete is for sure gold. Moon is made of spare ribs is silver, and Viva El Suzanimal is third with bronze, but everyone else had a good time, and I love you all. If you're at my show, you get stickers and maybe something from the bag of awesome stuff if you finished in 7th place. Hope you had fun. Feel free to follow Sporcle on Instagram, all that good stuff, on the Twitch, on the live streams. You can follow me, oops, I hit my mic, at Pub Quiz David on Instagram, in case you want to know where I'm actually hosting trivia in real life too. So Pub Quiz David on Instagram. Love you all, and give you high fives for the winners. That's what Peter wanted me to do.
Yep, do it. Yep.
Boom.
Kabam.
There we go.
Wow, and look at that. And Party Pete, that's me. I just took both games first place, so I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
And until next time, which is going to be Friday. Join us back again here on Friday on YouTube at 10 a.m. And we're going to be playing some quizzes, and you can tell us what to play and see all the fun stuff that other quiz makers have made just for us to play. So come back here at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Friday to watch us play some quizzes. Until then, we'll see you around.